Welcome to Let's Play Rise and Fall of Civilization, Egypt. This is your host, Stone Dog. Now today we will be playing as the Egyptians, as I said. And we will be going for the unique historical victory. Our unique unit is the War Chariot. We won't be using that at all, as we will be playing a peaceful game. Our unique building is the Obelisk, which is an improved monument, which lets you assign priests, specialists. We will be getting the obelisk when we build the pyramids, as that is the reward for building the pyramids, but we will not be assigning priests specialists. Our unique power is the power of the pharaoh, and that allows us hereditary rule and slavery enabled at the start of the game, and the hereditary rule and slavery being enabled is very helpful in achieving our historical victory goals, which are as follows. Have more than 500 culture in 850 BC, that's turn 84. Build the pyramids, the Great Library, and the Great Lighthouse by 100 BC, turn 134. And have more than 5,000 culture in turn 152, that's 170 AD. And we'll be playing as Ramses. I'll be playing on Viceroy. If in the future you'd like to see me play on the most difficult level possible to achieve any of the historical objectives, let me know. But I'm just going to go ahead and play on Viceroy so that everybody can get an idea of the objective and how to achieve it. With that, let's get started. We start with a warrior and a settler. We'll begin sending the warrior to the southwest so that he can begin picking up goody huts. And we will not settle our settler where he begins, since if we do so, we will not achieve our objectives. Instead, we'll send him one north to the desert space, which would otherwise be unproductive, freeing up this floodplain, and also putting this wheat in range of our city. With that, we'll found the city of Nutrish, and start building a second warrior. This warrior will head down to Chad to pick up the first goody hut. Here it's prompting us what we'd like to research. I'll just go ahead and take a look at the big picture so that I can walk you through our research objectives for this scenario. We'll start out with mysticism, which will give us the Stonehenge, and also allow us access to masonry. From there we'll bounce up to pottery, writing, fishing, sailing. Then we will go to aesthetics, back to polytheism, we'll hit up literature, and finally music. Those are the technologies in order that are required to complete this scenario. After we've researched that, we will go ahead and research some other things as we feel like it. That said, let's get started with mysticism. Here's the big picture of civics. As I said, we start out with hereditary rule, which allows military police, and slavery, which allows us to whip out buildings if we so choose. We do not need to on Viceroy difficulty. Monarch, we might want to do some of that. And we're about to reach the first goody hut. None of these huts are necessary to complete the objective, but they might help us speed up our process some, or give us a few bonuses, like animal husbandry, which we normally wouldn't have researched. Well, but the animal husbandry does allow us to see that we have horses right next to our capital, and maybe we'll just build a war chariot just to say we did at some point. And with that, our second warrior is built. We'll go ahead and get started on a worker. The second warrior will head down to Kenya, where he will pick up the next goody hut. Hinduism has just been founded in distant land. I can pretty much guarantee that that was India. This first warrior, I will go ahead and send back up to the capital as we begin research on masonry. And there's our first animal, some lions. You don't really have to worry about the animals. They're not a real danger to our warrior at all. And they cannot enter your cultural borders. So, they are Ethiopia. This is where Ethiopia will spawn later. That's why when you are in Egypt, you do not want to settle any cities farther south than your capital, as they will just flip over to Ethiopia when Ethiopia spawns. And this first warrior is just going to sit on new interest and help keep them happy. Buddhism has been founded. I can again guarantee that that was in India. India starts out with mysticism and makes a beeline for Hinduism and Buddhism. Here's our second goody hut, which gives us another technology, mining. That's also very useful. That will allow us to hook up that gold if we so choose down here, and also to mine this hill where some copper will show up if we ever achieve bronze working. We've got our worker, so let's get started on Stonehenge. The first wonder that we need to complete our objectives. Stonehenge is important in achieving the first 500 culture victory goal. And we need to wait one more turn until we can start that quarry. We don't need to hook up any of our resources with roads, as they're all right on the river. And now we have masonry, which allows the pyramids, which is our first victory required wonder. And we'll go ahead and start work on pottery. Third hut contains a settler. Well, that will speed things up. We don't know if he'll make it back there, but we'll try our best to get him back. This warrior has to go finish picking up huts. On no other difficulty level will you manage to get a settler out of a goody hut. That can only happen on Viceroy difficulty. There's the last goody hut down there. There are lots of animals around. I don't think these settlers will make it. So far, so good though. I don't know, last one, we got 3 technologies and a settler out of these huts. We got extremely lucky this time. Writing, that's one of the ones we needed. So yeah, our research has been significantly speeded up. Our warrior might be in trouble here. No, he survives. He's reached the maximum amount of experience you can get from animals, which is 5. And are they going to make it? Oh, it's getting close. Oh, they're only one turn away from safety. Oh, I think they made it. Congratulations, settlers. Wow. Well, all of our victory goals will be significantly speeded up. We might be able to have a little extra fun this time. And with that, I will, with the research and pottery, I'll go ahead and wrap up this first episode. Join me next time as we settle our second city and get started on researching the technologies that we need to build the Great Lighthouse and the Great Library. Thank you for joining me on Let's Play Rise and Fall of Civilization Egypt. This is Stone Dog.